Administered gas prices will be revised from the beginning of next month, and a BloombergQuint survey indicated or conducted amongst 14 analysts and industry experts are factoring in a hike, which will take prices to a 3-year high. Samit Sarkar is here with the details. Samit, good morning. When does this take shape from? 1st October?
Well, it will change from the 1st October for the next 6 months. So prices of domestically produced gas in India is fixed by the government and is revised every 6 months. So if you see now the poll that we have conducted, BloombergQuint has conducted this poll, and this poll suggests that the prices will now be hiked by around 11% to $3.39 per MMBTU, that is million British thermal unit. From 3.06, which is applicable right now, it will be hiked to 3.39. And this will be the third consecutive hike in gas prices that the gas industry will see. And after this hike, the prices will be at nearly its 3-year high. But still, the prices are nearly 40% lower compared to the previous high, where the gas prices were trading at around $5.05 per barrel per MMBTU. Now, whom will this which companies that will get benefiting from this? Well, it's ONGC, Oil India, Reliance Industries, Vedanta, and HOEC. Now, of these 5 companies, ONGC and Oil India will be benefiting the most because they produce and sell nearly 80% of the gas in India. So what we have tried to do now is we have tried to see by how much percentage their earnings per share would have been higher if this rate of this new rate, that is $3.39 per MMBTU, would have been applicable last year, that is in the second half of financial year 2018. So we are assuming that the gas sales and production number remains the same. As production number remains the same, the cost of production would also be same. We are also assuming that the company pays tax at the same rate and the rupee to dollar conversion remains the same. So in the second half of financial year 2018, ONGC had sold nearly 9.791 billion cubic meters of gas, while Oil India had sold nearly 1.185 billion cubic meters of gas. Now, if this new rate of 3.39 would have been applicable, their profit before tax would have been higher for ONGC by around 1,100 crore rupees, while for Oil India it would have been higher by close to 135 crore rupees, which would have given an incremental net profit of around 784 crore rupees to ONGC, while close to 100 crore rupees to Oil India. Now, this incremental net profit would have translated into an additional earnings per share of close to 0.61 for ONGC and 0.88 for Oil India, which means their EPS would have been higher by around 7% for ONGC and 6% for Oil India. That is, an 11% hike in gas prices would have lifted ONGC's EPS by around 7% and Oil India's EPS by around 6% in the second half of financial year 2018. So whom does it now not benefit? The companies which will get likely impacted, first is the urea and petrochemical manufacturers, because natural gas is used as a feedstock and their cost of production will now go up. Second is the CNG and PNG users, because the gas prices will go up, which means they will face the final impact of that. And lastly, it will also impact the margins of power sector companies and sponge iron industries, because it is used for energy generation. Natural gas is used for energy generation in these sectors also.
Interesting. So I mean, not a big material impact on EPS if it were to happen in the second half of the current year. Just a follow-up though, Samit, on this. You mentioned CNG and PNG. There was a news report, I think, on PTR on the papers today, which said that CNG and PNG prices would go up by 14% come November as well.
Well, it's the impact of this.
Okay.
Exactly.
So because of this, there could be a 10 to 14% price.
In the past, we have seen that whenever the gas prices go up, companies like Mahanagar Gas or Indraprastha Gas, they also hike their prices. So that's what the PTR report also said, that they are expecting a hike in the PNG and CNG prices.
Okay, so small benefits for ONGC and Oil India, and maybe some of the other players get impacted. Thanks, Samit. Thanks for putting that into perspective. Bit of a peek into what could happen from October 1st, or what's likely to happen from October 1st, and the spaces which get impacted.